This is sum number 4, chapter number 12, theorems on area. I know all of you are feeling frustrated with this chapter, but you see 1 to 12 and 13 to 20, and after that 21, 22. It's very big chapter. It's a very big chapter, and also the theorems are also very important. 4 different theorems. So first of all, we have to start with the remaining. D is the midpoint of side BC of triangle ABC. E is the midpoint of side BD, and O is the midpoint of AE. Area of triangular field BOE is, so we have to find the area of the triangular field BOE. And you know, here there are 4 answers. Alternative, we have to choose the correct alternative, and all of these answers are related to triangle ABC. So we have to find BOE, area of the triangle BOE, which is what portion of triangle ABC. So first of all, we have to draw the diagram properly. So first of all, we know D is the midpoint of BC, so D is here and BC is here. E is the midpoint of the side BD, so this is E. O is the midpoint of AE, so O is here, and area of triangle BOE. So we have to join BO. So this is triangle BOE. We have to find the area of triangle BOE. Now D is the midpoint of BC. So we can say that triangle ABD equal to triangle ADC equal to half of triangle ABC, because AD is the median, D is the midpoint of BC, and from the opposite vertex A, if we draw a straight line, this should be the median. So AD is the median. AD median cuts a triangle into 2 equal halves. So therefore we know that triangle ABD equal to triangle ADC equal to half of triangle ABC. Now E is the midpoint of BD. So therefore we can say that triangle ABE equal to triangle AED if we're gonna assume that triangle ABD only exists, E is the midpoint, so AE is the median, so therefore AE median cuts triangle ABD into 2 equal halves. So therefore triangle ABE and triangle AED both are same, equal in area, and both are the half of triangle ABD. So we can say that triangle ABE equal to half of triangle ABD. Previously we know that triangle ABD equal to half of triangle ABC, so therefore we can say that triangle ABE equal to half into, in the place of triangle ABD we can write half into triangle ABC. So 1/8 triangle ABC. Now O is the midpoint of AB. O is the midpoint of AE. So BO median. So if BO is the median, therefore we can say that this BO median cuts this triangle into two equal halves. So therefore we can say that triangle BOE equal to triangle AOB equal to half of triangle ABE. Okay, one more thing here, 2 into 2 should be 1 by 4. So now triangle BOE equal to half of triangle ABE, and triangle ABE means 1 by 4 triangle ABC. So in the next line we can say that in the place of triangle ABE we can write into 1 by 4 triangle ABC. So triangle BOE equal to 1 by 8 triangle ABC. So this is the answer. A parallelogram, a rectangle and a triangular region stand on same base and between same parallel, and if their area are P, R and T respectively, then the relationship between P, R, T. So first of all we have to draw this diagram. So here rectangle PBCQ, parallelogram ABCD and triangle ABC, these three are in same base BC and same parallels PD parallel to BC. We know that a rectangle is also can be said, we can say that a parallelogram also. A rectangle is a special type of parallelogram. So here rectangle PBCQ or parallelogram ABCD, both are the parallelograms. So if both are the parallelograms, both are in the same base and the same parallels, therefore rectangle PBCQ equal to parallelogram ABCD. So we know the parallelogram is, area of the parallelogram is P, area of the rectangle is R. So therefore we can say that P equal to R. Now ABC, triangle ABC and parallelogram ABCD, both are in the same base BC and same parallels, where BC parallel to PD. Therefore if a triangle and a parallelogram both are in the same base and the same parallels, therefore we can say that the area of the triangle is always half of the area of the parallelogram. So therefore triangle ABC equal to half of the parallelogram ABCD. We know the area of the triangle ABC or the triangle is T here. So T equal to half of the parallelogram ABCD. Parallelogram is known as P. So half into P. So therefore we can say that if we cross multiply this 2T equal to P. Previously we know that P equal to R. So therefore we can say that 2T equal to P equal to R. So this is the relationship between the triangle, parallelogram and the rectangle. One more thing, when I write this, here I write BC equal to PD, it should be BC parallel to PD. The sign should be this one, parallel. Okay, my mistake. This sum number 22(1). DE is the perpendicular on side AB from point D of parallelogram ABCD, and BF is the perpendicular on side AD from the point B. If AB equal to 10 cm, AD equal to 8 cm and DE equal to 6 cm, let us write how much length is BF is. So now first of all we have to draw the diagram. So this is the diagram. This is the parallelogram and this is known as A, B, C, D. So first of all we have to draw a DE perpendicular on side AB. So DE perpendicular on side AB, and BF is the perpendicular on side AD. We know the value of AB equal to 10, AD equal to 8, D equal to 6 cm. So we have to find the value of BF. First of all, this is an extension sum. Extension sum means when we do the mensuration in the chapter number 15, it's a example of the sum of the chapter number 15, where we first learn the area of the parallelogram. Area of parallelogram is equal to base into height. So therefore we can say that if AB is the base, therefore area is the AB base and height should be DE, which is equal to the, if AD is the base, height should be BF. For these four terms or these four sides, value are different, but if we multiply these two, we know the area of the parallelogram. If we multiply these two, we get area of the parallelogram. Both are the same aspect. So therefore if we put the value AB equal to 10, D equal to 6, AD equal to 8 into BF, so BF equal to 60 by 8, which should be 7.5 centimeter.